Shalom, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH Hashem, YAHAWASHI Hashem, Rakwakwidash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone. Shalom to mighty Akim, Wakwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity, as well as a speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharala. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be on a comment response from this, because this guy, CeeLo Redman 6382, he basically is just saying all the stuff that the scriptures said that he would say. Like, this is like, it's like damn near every sentence. I'll check that, we can go over it, but it's just like, this is like some basic stuff where and it's just some basic stuff where you can just see, like, this is like as plain as day. And the funny thing about this, which is why I'm making this lesson, is simply the fact that the scriptures literally disprove this guy so plainly and so easily. It doesn't even take much effort to know that, all right? But yet you have this guy who made this comment, this, I don't know, ignorant, childish, like spiteful comment, just for the sake of, being spiteful, just for the sake of being a contrarian or whatever the frick, all right? And I just think that it's such a ridiculous thing to kind of like back, because you're basically backing this as all things are going on. And the funny thing about that is how the funny thing about this is how prophecy, like, for example, like the wars and stuff like that, like in Matthew chapter 24, 4 through, I think, down 4 and verse 4 and on down. And a lot of that has been going on, especially the wars, or the wars, rumors of wars and stuff like that, and more. It escapes me at the moment, but like these are some things that we're looking forward to. And next thing is more plagues and pestilences and so on. All right, so I just thought, like, yeah, this is a very, I don't want to really say interesting, but I think it's a pretty funny thing to kind of talk about, all right? Because it's just like, why are we, it's with all the scriptures, with all the brothers' lessons and videos and whatnot that's already been out there. It's like, we don't know what's going on, all right? No one knows. No one cares. Like, we're not in the know. We're not making ourselves wary. We're not studying. We're not actually verifying and all that stuff. When the scriptures literally say, "Hey, let's actually get this." Okay, so first things first. This person says, "Yep, new beggars, same scriptures. All of them before you, screaming on the corners, died before they ever seen the shit y'all claim come true for generations." I think this is a run-on sentence, so let me stop. All right, over here, first things first. Luke chapter 6, verse 21. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Verse 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. Basically, if we are hated by people, then we're being viewed as positive in the eyes of Yahweh. Let me phrase that. If we are being hated by people for the sake of YAHAWAH, if we're being hated by people for going out on the highways and byways, preaching and teaching and stuff like that, then that's when it's like, okay, this is where there's going to be blessing. This is where the Lord is going to be dealing with us. This is where the Lord is going to show favor. All right, it's not a matter of, oh, you just did this, okay, well, you just said that God is this X, Y, and Z. Well, no, that's not a thing, and that's the thing that Christians get messed up, where it's not. It's in James too, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to stick to the actual lesson so I don't get sidetracked. But basically, yeah, there's the fact that brothers are still going out on the highways and byways, that goes to show their faith. Okay, so as a result of that, stuff like this has to happen. Now, where is it? Oh yeah, he said stuff. People have died. He said people have died before the stuff happened that we claim. Hold on. Where is it? So Isaiah 58 from the top. Cry aloud and spare not, and lift up. Let me start over. Isaiah 58 verse 1. Cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. You also get Luke chapter 14 verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and the hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. Basically, our Lord, YAHAWAH, all right, they told us, go bid to the marriage, go tell people, go call people into the house of the Lord and whatnot. All right, and as a result of that, that's what we're doing. Okay, but of course, people don't understand the meaning to that. They don't understand that we're prophesying onto the wind so that the Lord will send the truth to whomever needs to hear it. All right, so that's why it's just like, you just never know how much work you're doing by doing certain thing. Just keep on focusing on your part, keep on doing your work, and the Lord's gonna deal with you. All right, Yahawadah. All right, continuing on, over here in Ezekiel chapter 12 verse 27, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and prophesieth of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord Yahweh. Okay, so as a result of that, the thing here is that there people, so I can be more specific, there are Israelites that are saying that, oh, you guys have been saying this stuff is happening for the longest time, and that's exactly what the dude just said. Okay, he's saying like, oh, you guys have been prophesying, we've been saying all this stuff for the longest time. Well, I don't see it. Like, where is the stuff? Like, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen for another 1,000 years, 100 years, and stuff like that. That's not even gonna come over here and whatnot. You guys are just wasting your time. Go do this, go do that, whatever. Saying all this wickedness, going against Yahawadah. All right. So as a result of that, this is what we're hearing now. Verse 28. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord. And hold on, because let me actually get this, because basically the what was it? It was beats. Luke chapter 12 verse 45. But and if that servant shall Luke chapter 12 verse 45. But and if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink, and to be drunken, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him asunder in sunder, Slakia, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. Basically, for constantly saying, oh, the Lord's not going to come for another 100 years, this, that, and third years, X, Y, and Z years, or he's not going to come anytime soon, X, Y, and Z, then as a result of that, the Lord's going to surprise them like, oh, look, I'm over here, I'm already here right now, and then that's when the destruction is going to come on them, and they're not going to be ready. And then, even over here, going back to Ezekiel 12 and 28, it even said that the prophecy is not going to be prolonged anymore. It's like, okay, well, now it's going to be right at the doorstep. It's open. And that's the thing. We as prophets, we're listening and watching all the prophecy, and we're seeing how close things are getting. Okay, we're waiting for the all these different things, the MOTB, the wars and stuff like that. And people, we're not saying that, oh yeah, it's happening right now, but well, technically, all the signs are gradually happening, technically. So that's what we're waiting on. That's what we're hoping Yahawadah and MANASHAH will implement faster. All right, because Esau works on the Lord's time. He doesn't work on his own time. He wants to extend his time, but the Lord's making Esau work faster, making Esau start stuff whenever he wants to do so. All right. Now, next, Romans chapter 11, verse. Romans chapter 11, verse 1. I say then, hath Yahawah cast away his people? Yahawah forbid, for I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. Okay, so the Lord is, not the Lord, Slakia. So the Lord did not cast away his people. So how are you have these people that he was basically saying that the Lord had ditched his people. The Lord's not dealing with us Israelites anymore. When the Lord told us to be patient, have faith, and go preach on the highways and byways. He gave us the instructions. He told us what to do. So, but yet he thinks listening to Yahawadah and MANASHAH, actually following what the scriptures say, is what. Because think about it like this: if your parent told you, "Hey, I'm coming home," before I get home, clean up the house, do all this stuff, be ready for me for when I get back and whatnot, and then you just say, "Okay, well, my parent's not coming home." You just stop believing that they're gonna come home or whatever, and then you don't get any, You don't get any. You don't do any of the preparations. You don't clean the house or any of that. Then when your parent comes in, they get mad and then they whoop you. Or if you actually did it, then they're gonna take you to a freaking Disneyland or some shit like that. You're gonna be rewarded for actually listening rather than punished for not listening. Okay, and this is the type of mindset that these jakes have, where they are just gonna take punishment for being disobedient. All right. Romans 12, verse 19, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. And that's the thing where he was saying that I think the Lord will respect those that will revenge for themselves instead of begging for it to pop out the sky. All right, so that's not what the Lord said. The Lord, again, that's how crazy this is, because the scriptures literally show us and tell us what we're supposed to do. Okay, the Lord did not say go avenge yourself. Okay, where is it? Yeah, he says Romans 12 and 19, avenge not yourselves. Don't go avenging yourselves. Okay, and hold on, and that's the beautiful thing about it. He literally used the word revenge. He said, I think the Lord will respect those that will revenge themselves. He didn't say deliver themselves. He didn't. Well, that would still be a part of it. But he didn't say save or get themselves out or revolt or revolutionize and all that stuff. No, he said revenge. Okay, and that's a spirit where the Lord puts a spirit on these people to use certain words to only further prove just how wrong and led astray that they are. Okay, because you're literally quoting scriptures to speak. You're quoting the bad part of the scriptures where the scriptures already predicted that you would say that, and then you said it. You literally proved the scriptures right. All right, just by you saying it. Isaiah chapter 45 verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded world with that. And hold on. Yeah. So yeah, basically, the Lord, he's not gonna leave us high and dry. He's going to take care of us. He's going to help us out. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, with double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone of Bible, and Shalom.